It was 1978 when my cousin Ronnie came to me and said we have to check out a cabin on my grandpa's back 40. Standing on the corner of Pop Pop's land was a wooden shack that had been unoccupied since the Troglodyte Wars of 1919. We trudged through the rattlesnake-infested woods of the Ozarks, past the burial mounds, with just one stop at the junkyard to throw rocks at glass jars. Ronnie told me to zip it up as we crested the hill. Crossing over the ridge, my eyes could not believe what they were seeing. It was a man made of sausage pacing back and forth in front of the cabin. I looked at Ronnie and he said, Uncle Bilbo had left some deer sausage outside the cabin, and the Witch of Bynum Creek had brought the Anduillet to life. Ronnie stared at me with the strangest look in his eyes and said, I'm going to kill him and eat him. Well, seeing as how I was Baptist and Ronnie was Catholic, I didn't want any part of this execution, especially without consulting P-Pop first. I beat feet back to the farm, leaving Ronnie standing in the woods alone. That was the last time I saw Ronnie, for about 10 years. One day as I was passing St. Brendan's Catholic School, there stood Ronnie in priest garb. I said, What the heck, Ronnie? He just laughed and told me he had become a priest and invited me in for a sausage and cabbage supper. I declined because I am a Baptist and my skin would catch on fire if I entered the parish. Plus, something looked hauntingly familiar about that sausage, and I was on the way to see his sister, who had just given birth. I said, Later, Gator, and headed over to his sister's house. My eyes almost fell out of their sockets when I opened the door. There stood a baby boy made of venison. I thought, wow, this family really likes the sausage.